Did someone unfriend you or unfollow you on social media? Did someone say something mean or hurtful to you? Well, today we're going to be talking about how to deal with hate, so let's jump right in. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to deal with hate. Honestly, hate manifests in a lot of different ways. Someone could, again, unfriend you or unfollow you on social media. Someone can be mean to you. Someone can say something mean to you, say mean things behind your back. Today, I'm mostly going to be talking in the context of dealing with like haters, someone who either unfollows you or unfriends you on social media or something like that. But I think it can be applied to most situations. So yeah, let's get started. So first of all, I wanted to talk about why does it hurt? Why does it hurt when someone unfollows or unfriends you on social media? Why does it hurt when someone is mean to you? And I think everyone's initial reaction is generally shock and confusion. And the reason for this is because you don't know why this is happening to you. You don't know why people are attacking you or ostracizing you. You don't get why someone unfriended or unfollowed you on Facebook or someone ghosted you. You just don't know why. And so you will feel shocked and confused and probably very sad and upset. Generally, when someone like unfollows you or unfriends you on social media, you don't know what you did wrong because they just did it so quietly, so you just don't know why you're being, again, ostracized for it. And for some people, being unfollowed or unfriended on social media can bring up insecurities from the past of wanting to fit in or fear of being excluded. And so yeah, it can definitely be hard. So next we're going to talk about how to kind of approach this, how to think this through so that you feel better about the situation. And I think the first and foremost thing is don't take it personally. A lot of times people are dealing with their own insecurities. If they're an insecure person and they're comparing their lives with yours, maybe your life is going great, they realize that theirs is worse, and so they decide to spin out in hate. Don't take it personally. That's totally on them and that's not on you. And with that point, I just want to mention that maybe they are very insecure and very sensitive, and if they're insecure and they're comparing their lives to yours, you don't want that kind of person in your life anyway. You don't want people that compare, and you don't want their negativity to affect your positivity. And so yeah, you're better off without them. One huge thing that I want to mention is that if it was social media based, I want to really remind you guys that social media is not real life. People really only celebrate their wins and like the best times, the peaks of their life on social media, but no one really talks about the darker times, the times when they're sad or not doing that well. So don't use social media as a comparison of what's happening in real life, and definitely don't take it personally if they unfriended or unfollowed you. If they did that, they probably weren't a good friend to you in the first place. Better off that they're not in your life. Also, if they unfriended or unfollowed you on social media and expected that to reflect in real life, you should realize that that is a very superficial and immature and transactional way of viewing friendships, and yeah, that's really, really bad on their part and their judgment. And with that, your values probably don't align with theirs. They probably value things that don't even matter to you in your life. Maybe they value, I don't know, only superficial relationships, people hanging out with people that look really, really good, or they only want to hang out with people that are really, really rich or really, really accomplished in their careers and they just don't think you make the cut. Whatever it is, that's on them. That's not on you. You don't want the poor ways that they view life to affect the great ways that you view life. But yeah, if their values don't align with yours, honestly, them leaving your life is them doing you a favor. Another way to think about it is that we're all adults here and we're all nice, mature people. If they can't be cordial, then that's on them. That's not on you. They must be really, really insecure or really unfriendly people to have done that to you, and yeah, that's on them and that's not on you. If someone unfriends someone on social media, I think that's such a petty thing to do, but if they want to leave, I would definitely say let them go. Maybe they need that time to improve themselves and get better. So yeah, if they want to leave your lives, let them. I promise you, your life will get better because of it, because then you have one less person that is exuding negative energy in your life, and you have more room to fill it with people that love you and care about you. But yeah, you definitely want to give them the space to improve if they will improve, and yeah, if in the future you could be friends, let that happen in the future. In the off situation that this is a close friend that did something like this to you, my advice would be to call them and talk to them. Maybe there's a misunderstanding. If they're a close friend to you, you're like extremely traumatized by this, yeah, you should definitely call them and talk about it with them. But if obviously they're like ignoring you or ghosting you or whatever, then just let it go. And lastly, if you didn't do anything to trigger this isn't on you, it's on them. You did the best you could to be the best type of friend. But yeah, if people don't appreciate you for who you are, that's not on you, that's on them. The only thing you can control is how you react to the situation and what actions you take after that. Take these steps and react in the most appropriate way you see possible. If people want to leave, let them leave. Fill up your bubble with friends that actually appreciate you for you. There's definitely no reason to feel bad if someone else is trying to spread hate in your life. It is on them. And so you can only be the best person that you can. Obviously, a bad apple can ruin the bunch, so you should quickly eliminate the bad apples in your life. And if they eliminated themselves, then you should feel extremely appreciative and grateful for that. One thing that I want to mention that is super important to do is to kind of assess the situation. You can really look back on that relationship that you had with this person and just think back, like, historically, were they always insecure? Were they talking bad things about other people? Were they super gossipy? Were they always comparing and judging others? And you can also reflect back on yourself and think, was I a good friend, or was I actually not the best friend to this person? And if so, how can I improve? So it's important to always reflect on each situation, because not every relationship is the same, because I want everyone to have a very humble standpoint. So it's important to assess both sides. Make sure that you are being the best possible person and you didn't trigger this in any way, and if you did, to kind of improve yourself, apologize if you need to, but also kind of assess the other person and just really rationalize on who they are as a person and if there were red flags that you could have saw coming. But yeah, we all deal with hate at some point in our lives. I think that it happens to all of us. It also happens to me. I try to be the very best person and kindest friend that I can, and I try to surround myself with people who are similar to that, who really appreciate, people for who they are and are just kind people in general. But once in a while, you can just get one bad apple, and yeah, that could really ruin the bunch. So it's really important to make sure that you keep your friend circle nice and quality. And yeah, again, don't feel bad about someone leaving your life if they weren't much of a value add to begin with. It's really important to hang out with the right people, because that's kind of what creates who you are. And so yeah, I'd rather hang out with fewer people that are really, really good and amazing, nice people than hang out with a bigger number of people that just aren't very quality people, I guess. And if there's a moment in my life where there aren't that many people that are super kind and amazing that are available, I will rather just hang out with myself than hang out with someone that I feel like is going to spread hate and just want to gossip and yeah, be a terrible person. So yeah, highly wish you guys the best friendships that you guys can possibly have, because amazing friends can make your life really, really amazing. Hate, again, happens all the time, but hopefully now you know how to handle it. This was kind of the way that I cope through hate, and hopefully you guys won't have to go through this too many times in your life. But yeah, I just wanted to sit down and chat with you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!